Every single day, you're making decisions, and every single day, you're second-guessing yourself. An elder disrespects you. You stay silent out of respect. But deep down, you feel like you betrayed yourself. A friend keeps hurting you. You forgive them because that's what good people do. But they take advantage again. You speak your truth. Someone calls you rude. You stay quiet. Someone calls you weak. So whose version of right do you follow? This confusion destroys people from the inside because what feels right to you looks wrong to others, and what others demand feels wrong to you. This is the battle every mind faces, and most people lose it because they never learn the real answer. Krishna knew this confusion wasn't new. It's the same struggle every sincere person faces, and that's exactly why he revealed where real clarity actually lives. In chapter 3, verse 42 of the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna reveals where the answer actually lives. The senses are superior to the body. The mind is superior to the senses. Intelligence is superior to the mind, and the soul is superior to intelligence. Notice what he's saying. Stop asking your emotions what's right. Stop asking society what's right. Your senses say, this feels good, so it must be right. But comfort isn't always correctness. Your mind says, everyone else is doing it, so it must be okay. But popularity isn't morality, but your intelligence, the calm inner voice that isn't controlled by emotions or fear, that is what truly knows right from wrong. And when you listen to that inner clarity instead of the noise around you, the confusion begins to fade. Real clarity doesn't come from feelings, it comes from honest intelligence. So how do you actually know if you're doing the right thing? In chapter 18, verse 30, Krishna gives the exact filter. That understanding by which one knows what ought to be done and what ought not to be done, what is to be feared and what is not to be feared, what is binding and what is liberating. That understanding is in the mode of goodness. In simple words, right action isn't about comfort, it's about truth, courage, and long-term freedom. Let's understand this with examples from everyday life. An elder disrespects you. What's the right response? If you stay silent just to avoid conflict, that's not respect, that's fear. If you lash out to prove your dominance, that's not strength, that's ego. But if you calmly set a boundary, protecting your dignity without destroying theirs, that's dharma. A friend keeps betraying you. What's the right move? If you keep forgiving just to look spiritual, that's not compassion, that's self-betrayal. If you cut them off in anger without a word, that's not boundaries, that's avoidance. But if you speak your truth clearly, give them one real chance, and walk away if nothing changes, that's wisdom. Notice how the shift between fear and clarity transforms everything. This is where the line between right and wrong becomes clear. Right action isn't about being liked, it's about being honest. It's not about avoiding discomfort, it's about choosing integrity over approval. But here's where people get stuck. They wait for everyone to agree before they act. And this is exactly the mistake almost everyone makes. In chapter 2, verse 31, Krishna tells Arjuna something brutal. Considering your duty as a warrior, you should not waver. For a warrior, there is nothing better than a righteous battle. In simple words, your duty isn't to make everyone comfortable. Your duty is to act according to your truth. Some people will call you aggressive for speaking up. Let them. Some will call you weak for choosing peace. Let them. You're not here to collect approval. You're here to live aligned with what's true. Because truth doesn't need loudness. It needs consistency. And Krishna's teachings always point you back to that inner steadiness. And here's the insight that truly transforms how you decide right and wrong. In chapter 18, verse 17, Krishna reveals something radical. One who is free from the ego of being the doer and whose intelligence is not entangled. Even if he kills in this world, he does not kill, nor is he bound by the action. Wait, he doesn't kill even if he kills? Krishna isn't talking about the action itself. He's talking about the intention behind it. A surgeon cuts into flesh. Is that violence? No. The intention is healing. A warrior fights in battle. Is that wrong? Not if it's protecting truth. person sets a firm boundary. Is that rude? Not if it's necessary and respectful. Right action isn't about what it looks like. It's about whether it comes from ego or from clarity. Because the world judges actions from the outside, but Krishna teaches you to judge them from the inside. So here's the simplest, most honest test you can apply in any situation. Am I acting out of fear or courage? Fear makes you hide. Courage makes you honest, even when it's uncomfortable. If your answer is courage, if your intention is truth, if your action brings long-term peace instead of short-term comfort, you're doing the right thing. Even if the whole world misunderstands you, because the right path isn't always popular, but it's always clear to those who stop seeking approval and start trusting their truth. If this helped you understand your truth, like, share, and subscribe. Someone else needs this clarity too.